As I'm sure a lot of you guys know by now, the new great one has been found, and it is indeed black bear. So we're out here on Silver Ridge Peaks to basically begin our grind. Now, we are going to stream this on Friday, which by the time this video comes out will have been yesterday, so technically this is happening first. It's really kind of early stages of the grind. I'd say I've shot maybe 60 male black bears, something like that. Just kind of trying to figure stuff out, and who knows, I mean, crazier things have happened. There have been great ones shot in less kills than that, so there could be one out here today. So starting off the day at a lake that is very busy this time of day, lots of turkey and black bear down here in the southwest. It's this tiny little lake right by an outpost, which any time for a grind like this that you at least expect to take a long time. If you've got a lake that's really close to an outpost where maybe you don't even need to place a tent, that can be really good for a time saver, but there's at least the 2 males. There's another one in the reeds, but the nice thing is about this spot, when you shoot stuff, they actually flee towards you. So there's no need to be in a huge rush. That shot actually was not ideal. Not that I was shooting all the way behind him. So in a normal case, with a maybe less than ideal shot like this, it might be a bit of a problem, but we should very easily be able to determine what that other bear was. In fact, there is another coming out of there, another level 5. That'll do a little bit better. And I think the only question is, where is that bear? And it's probably that one right there, level 3 female. And I think that is 3 then, down at this one spot. Interesting thing we got going on here, just a turkey that decided to stay. So 12 seems to be enjoying the fact that it's just chilling there, but we'll let that go. Don't want to cause any extra hunting pressure, especially when it's not a black bear. Our level 6, or our level 5, was a 17 score. I thought the 6 was further on that side. That one was a dusky gold, 19.3 with the left lung shot, and then I think the other one should be up here a bit farther. Once again, a level 5, and actually that shot was close, just a little bit too far back and too low, but 18.5 silver since we got the right lung shot on the follow-up. And now we'll try to get on to some of the other lakes. Hopefully we can get to most of them before it's dark. I suppose this is one way to hunt down a black bear. Got a level 6 flea in here. I am surprised that was an insta drop. It must be kind of like a lung, liver, stomach kind of situation, or probably in the opposite order the way that we took that shot, but it was a silver at 19. Was gold always 19.2? I'm not actually sure. It seemed like a lot of the decimals changed just slightly with this update, but it was exactly that lung, liver, stomach from the 300. It's going to be nice, I think, grinding with the 300 as well. We've gotten so used to, with the other great ones, using like the M1 or the 308. I don't know for certain if the 300, like a flesh hit on a black bear, kills it. That kind of remains to be seen, I suppose. But having something a little bit different, I think, is going to be good. It's a bit of a bummer to see this. So we're at the Fawns Lake, and it's a pretty famous lake on Silver Ridge Peaks for black bears, mostly because the amount that drink here is absolutely absurd. And the problem that a lot of people have, including myself, is that it's primarily female. And what you can do, and we did this back when we were grinding for, I think it was when we were trying to get a dusky diamond, which I didn't realize we actually already had one. But if you shoot a bunch of the females, and then you shoot males elsewhere on the map, you will get some males to respawn here, and you'll get more males. But I'm kind of wondering if we're just going to be better off leaving this as a female-only lake and focusing on other spots. I'm not sure yet. That's not necessarily what we're going to do in the long run, but I think at least for now, we're only going to take males when we see them here and leave the females. I think there is a chance that having at least a large percentage of the female black bear population always here, it might make the other lakes, which are smaller and sometimes easier to hunt, actually way better. But for now, one level 4 male black bear, our smallest thus far. At least we got the double lung shot and can just scoot off here quickly. Well, that's not what we're after, but a level 3 Merriam turkey out here. It almost looks light brown to me. Not sure exactly where it's going to go. We have the 22H. It's kind of just, I don't know if it's stuck on some trees back in there. It keeps on running in circles, but we'll try to get a shot off. Don't know on the range. Are we shooting too low? I guess we were, because we got it that time. I mean, it'll be nice to have some kind of trophy from this hunt, even if black bear aren't going to produce, but that's not what I thought we were going to see coming up here. It might be one of the least deserved turkey diamonds of all time, because I know it was alive for a pretty long time afterwards. 4.6, nothing crazy special, but level 3 turkeys are guaranteed diamonds, so as expected he did make it. Now that is interesting. Maybe they no longer will be. Again, I was talking about the changes to some of the decimals. 4.08 for gold, it used to just be 4, it used to just show 4 in the requirements, and diamond at 4.62 instead of 4.60. That will be interesting to see going forward, but yeah, 0 quick kill on a turkey. I don't know if I've ever accomplished that. The shot was actually like kind of past the head, over the back, and into the tail. At least it brought him down. What the heck? It's a troll, but we now have a level 5 gray Rocky Mountain elk. That is really unfortunate because gray is my favorite fur type by far for them. But he maxes at 460. He's not even close. Diamond's 480. I bet he's 440s or 450. There is a black bear out there too, so that's kind of cool. Rarely do we ever hunt Rocky Mountain elk drink time, and I will say just naturally, the way that black bear drink time goes, it's from 1500 to, it used to be 1900. It's actually an hour later now, even going to, I guess that would be, what, 8 p.m. on Silver Ridge Peaks, but it's pretty cool to actually encounter some of the elk. And that, who knows how long it's been on our map. Like I said, we just don't really ever hunt this late into the day, so we'll check out our troll, 1 diamond and 1 troll, basically back to back with the turkey and the Rocky Mountain elk, and if we can, at least in spots where we're not going to cause too much hunting pressure, maybe we'll try to get some elk and have a little mini grind going on for that. But for a 58, that is 23 shy of diamond. Cool looking animal, just a little small for the level. I should actually point out, by the way, those aren't initial spawns, the turkey or the elk. SRP did not get reset, which is interesting because of the black bear being the new great one. By the way, gold on that guy. But those animals have just been sitting on our maps, and it took a new great one and the motivation to go and look for it to find them. I am quite intrigued to see what happens if we kind of continue down this path, because I will say, and it's a bit unfortunate that this is the one that we happen to be making a video on, but this is far and away the worst run in terms of male black bear, not necessarily size, but just numbers, that we've had so far. And I don't know exactly what number run this is. I'd say 4 or 5. And it's just a lot of lakes with basically next to nothing. So maybe we do need to start shooting some of the females. It's hard to say what the solution really is, but it could just be respawns or in other areas and we got to check them out. But I'd like to think that we're checking most of the lakes. Now, one thing I have noticed today is that the black bear are late in getting into the zones. I checked this spot earlier. I checked the 2 Fawns Lake earlier than we actually went and shot that level 4. That seems to be occurring a lot, and I'm not sure if maybe we just need to kind of get through that phase. I feel like we had that with red deer at a time, and eventually they went back to getting in their zones kind of early. But that could be a little bit of a hurdle we have to kind of deal with. But on the bright side, 2 more added to our total here. I think it was a 4 and a 5. And it's almost dark, so I think we'll try to get to 1 more place. Now, like I said, we have another in-game hour until it actually is going to be the end of black bear drink time, but I think we'll wrap up today at the end of daylight. And we do have 1 more bear at least, though he is alert. And that is kind of the one downside to hunting on Silver Ridge Peaks. You do, of course, have to deal with the mountain lions. Now, one solution to that is hunting the lakes where black bear and mountain lions share the drink zones. First, because mountain lions don't start drinking until 1700, but as I said, at least today, the black bear have been getting into the zones so late that that really wasn't an option. So hopefully going forward, we can kind of work with that a little bit more and kind of optimize our run in that way. But again, it's kind of early stages, just figuring stuff out. And we did shoot a fair number of black bear males today. As per usual with grinding videos, not all of them were included in the video. a lot of times if it was a solo bear with a low level, just kind of would skip by that and take the shot, claim it, and move on, so that we don't have a super long video of repetitive stuff. But all in all, not too bad. A bunch of bears, a diamond, and a troll from other species. So on that note, with a gold, lots of level 6 golds today. A lot of times we get the level 6s ending up being silvers, but kind of lucked out with that and got a good number of golds. But we are going to jump back to the trophy lodge and check out the turkey. This second trophy lodge is like a revolving door of stuff. I swear, a lot of the times things end up in thumbnails and I forget to put them back on their spots, so I have no idea what was here, but it was an empty plaque, and I actually first went back to the main lodge to check it out, and it turns out the light brown diamond turkey that we shot, I think with the AR-22, right when that came out, it was the exact same score at 4.66, so I thought we'd leave that since it was first, bring this guy to the second lodge, and it's kind of cool to have that hanging there on the wall. A light brown diamond really isn't anything all that special. Light browns are just about common with Merriam turkey at this point, but it's nice to get a diamond of some kind as we are starting out the grind. And like I said, we will have streamed this yesterday by the time this video comes out, hopefully figuring out more and more information, and looking forward to continuing with this grind and finding out what the black bear great one is all about. But kind of reminded me, albino brown bear got that update. A lot of people have been getting them, by the way. They seem to be much more common, which I think is going to be cool. They were extremely rare before. It's going to be neat for people to actually get to see that model live. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.